Good morning. Good morning.
And finally, new rule, nothing with crypto in the title ever turns out good.
Don't write me about Bitcoin, please. I don't give a don't ask me.
Bitcoin happens to use a lot of energy. It happens to promote anonymous transactions.
Bitcoin is not a currency.
Not bullish on Bitcoin.
You, John McAfee, believe in the power of Bitcoin. So much so that you'll put your on the table, chop it up, put it in your mouth, swallow.
If it doesn't reach at least $1 million.
99.999% of the people that own Bitcoin are f***ing morons. That's just it.
What's it feel like to be a Bitcoin?
I don't have any Bitcoin.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Welcome to the Wednesday GM Show. I'm your host, Freeman, and I'm joined, of course, by Matt on the other side of the metaverse. And this is the GM Show, where we talk about crypto news and technical analysis for the day. And before we get started today, like always, I'm going to give you the soft pitch on gmdefi.xyz, where you can go learn about everything GM DeFi. And you can also connect your wallet and become a Morning Club member, which supports the show, gives you access to our kimono indicator that we use every morning here in the technical analysis portion of the show. And also gives, well, actually, it doesn't. The Morning Club doesn't give you access to this. This is also a free tool we made that we are just pimping out because we want people to know about it.
It's a game changer.
Simpleblock.io. You can go there and make minting pages really quickly, really fast. Just go there and check it out for yourself. It's really easy to use. So
Just go there and check it out.
that's my pitch. Other than that, like, subscribe, and let's get into it. Ding,
That was a
ding,
pretty
ding,
soft
ding.
pitch. Yeah. Good job, LaFleur.
Terra is on a tear. They've been buying a lot of Bitcoin lately, been making headlines as they just gobble it up. And they are just adding to their reserves, their UST reserves. It's about worth $139 million. They just bought 2,943 Bitcoin.
Jeez, there's so much money just sloshing around, man. That's crazy.
It sounds like Terraform Labs CEO said the company is looking to become the second largest holder of Bitcoin after Satoshi. Those are some lofty goals right there.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I like it. I like the enthusiasm. I like that they are putting their money where their mouth is, so to speak, and they are. I don't know who's more bullish on Bitcoin, Terra or Michael Saylor. I guess that would be a good face off there.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if Terra's buying it because they're bullish. They're buying it because they kind of have
back
to.
them.
Yeah.
But it is very bullish news, I would say.
Yeah.
For the market. That's all gonna sit there, supposedly,
Yeah.
and
That's just likely going to be staked, right?
it's nice. Yeah, essentially just providing liquidity. So that's cool. Robert Kiyosaki, who is like the FUD master. He's the roller coaster FUD master. I saw just a couple weeks ago, he was saying Bitcoin was like, he wasn't saying it was going to go to zero. I'm not going to, I don't remember what he was saying, but it was very funny. And now, now he's like, now you need to buy Bitcoin because the dollar's just going to implode soon. So get some Sol too. Get some Sol and some ETH. I'm like, what are you like? Are you just another crypto influencer now, just shilling different tokens, dumping tokens? I don't know.
He's like, yo, I found this really great shit coin. Found this great.
Just discovered pump and dump
new
groups.
coin. It's gonna be awesome. Check it all out.
He's on Telegram. He's in pump and dump groups on Telegram, just following the random advice on there. Cardano 88 breaks out from a bullish pattern. Supposedly. I don't know. Matt is going to double check that for us, though, in the weather. We are going to look at Cardano and ADA. This article here says there's resistance at $1.20 and $1.65. So ADA is floating around there, trying to get back up to its highs, and there's a lot of activity over there. So you know, I see reason why everybody's bullish on everything right now a little bit, even though there's crazy stuff like this happening. The biggest DeFi hack yet on the Ronin Bridge. There was an exploit, I think this was last night, for over $600 million worth of ETH and USDC, which is just absolutely insane. Looks like 173,600 ETH and 25.5 million USDC was stolen from the Ronin Bridge in 2 transactions. It sounds like actually the attack happened like a week ago. And so it sounds like they just kind of, the Ronin network team just kind of came out with the news of it, though, and with the amounts and everything. So
they spent like a week trying to figure out what the hell
what
they
happened.
do. Yeah.
Like, and what
oh,
happened.
shit.
Yeah. So yeah, it just sounds like it was. I'm trying to figure out what the exploit was,
Damn.
but it says the unknown hacker exploited the protocol by using stolen private validator keys. Sky Mavis Ronin network operates with 9 validator nodes, requires at least 5 of these validators to confirm any deposit or withdrawal action. According to the details, the hacker gained control of 4 such validator nodes. Also, a third-party validator operated by the Axie DAO was compromised, giving the hacker the 5 signatures needed to forge events on the blockchain. Using the keys, the attacker triggered 2 withdrawal actions.
So this is the same Axie. This is the same Axie hack, Axie Infinity, right?
Must be.
Yeah.
These are connected. These are connected. Yeah. I mean, that is insane. What a kind of complex hack. I mean, taking over these validator nodes. That's some super some super hackery stuff there.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, sneaky. A lot of work there, but
that's a lot of money.
Oh, geez, that's insane. Makes me sick, honestly. And I think that's again where these bridges keep getting hacked. I see, a lot of times it seems like it's a bridge or a swap or something that gets hacked. So, it's really frustrating.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket, as they say.
It's really frustrating to see. On more optimistic news, OpenSea's Solana NFT integration, which has long been a rumor, seems to be confirmed that we are going, or at least we are more like a more confirmed-ish rumor, maybe.
Yeah.
But it sounds like OpenSea has released a teaser of its long-rumored integration of NFTs on the Solana blockchain, now planned for April. So they have a teaser video that they shared yesterday morning, it sounds like. Let's check this out. The best kept secret in Web3. Oh, boy.
Secret no more.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. So, yeah, it sounds like it's very official. I would say
I think
that's about as official as it gets.
Yeah, we all kind of saw it. Yeah, like they said, we all kind of saw that coming. I think that's great news. I mean, Solana's getting a nice little pump while a lot of things are down. Everything's down 1-2%, and Solana's up 3%. So it's I don't know. Maybe this was a little Solana
pump party just keeps going over there at Solana. It sounds like.
Yeah,
they've got that nice little extra boost from this news, I think, and I think it's probably a well-deserved boost. I mean, I think it definitely adds some legitimacy to Solana, and at the same time helps OpenSea also try to solidify their place as a leading NFT marketplace, because like we've talked about in previous shows, we're going to have new players, big players, Coinbase, other people getting in. I mean, many other big players trying to get into the NFT marketplace, and so there's going to be a lot of competition soon for OpenSea. There already is more and more. And, so it's, I see why, this is a big step for OpenSea, and I think it was essential that they did this. So, yeah, it's just, it's good to see that it's been confirmed, and April is just a couple of days away. So this is happening very soon.
Yeah, I think very big for OpenSea, very big for Solana. I wonder, because it's, ETH is just, with NFTs, it's like the gas fees are just absolutely killer. So all these different kind of, if you can just get a couple projects that are just as popular as like,
we need a couple
Yuga Labs
good,
has,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Or at least
then that's
something
going to be
close to
huge
that,
for
yeah.
those chains, because right now it's kind of like, whenever I'm thinking about doing an NFT project, it's like ETH, Solana. Like I would love to do it on Solana or on brain fart, Polygon or something, right? But it's like the money's in ETH, right? Everyone's doing ETH, and it's like, that's where the market is. And so it's kind of, it's a pain in the ass, because it's like, man, I don't want people to be spending, 70 hundreds of dollars, maybe just as much as the NFT or more than NFT, just on gas fees, because it's just not adaptable. Like for the mainstream to adapt NFTs, they're not going to put up with that crap. So it's I kind of want to see, especially for gaming is going to be on, Solana, Polygon,
Or some of these other,
others, exactly,
chains,
other chains that just doesn't cost an arm and a leg to do a transfer. So I think it's huge, big move for OpenSea, and good news for Solana.
And I think, like you said, I think, we need some of those more mainstream Solana projects, and maybe they exist and I'm just not privy to them yet. But I think this will at least maybe help that happen more if OpenSea starts to really promote some of the Solana projects that are the least ruggish, and I think then that can, add some legitimacy to Solana NFTs. And I think, one reason so many people say that they'll only buy NFTs in the Ethereum space or whatever is because they're thinking a lot about also the future value of the NFT, right? And is the base network and blockchain that this NFT is based on going to hold its value in the future? And so I think, that's why a lot of people are always just saying, just stay in the Ethereum ecosystem, because it's the safest long-term bet, investment wise. But maybe this is going to also, help Solana start to, solidify itself more and more as a home for NFTs. So,
right. Well, and I think too, like you're saying, I think it's a little bit more secure in just, the fact that you probably have less rugs in the Ethereum ecosystem, because of the fact that there's just more money involved. It's not like, with because everyone calls Ruglana is kind of the what I hear Solana called quite a bit. It's because
we don't call it that.
We don't know. We don't use that. we don't slide that in. Not at all. No. But it is. I mean, there's just a shit ton more rugs on those networks, where it's just so easy to have a 10,000 mint collection. It doesn't cost you much of anything.
It costs a lot less to launch a contract. On Ethereum, you actually have to, you got to put up some people don't even realize that. It costs money to deploy most of these contracts for these NFT projects. There are ways to, decrease the cost of deploying a contract, but it's there is investment for sure in creating a project on Ethereum monetarily too. So it's not free for the creators, that's for sure. And when you go to somewhere like Solana, it's very close to it. We went and we experimented with doing just some random NFTs on Solana as an experiment, just because we wanted to see how easy it was, and it was really simple. So and it didn't cost anything really. So, okay.
Cool. Moving on.
Shib. weren't we just reading some positive bullish SHIB news like 1 or 2 days ago? I feel like,
I don't know.
and
You
now
could
look at
always
this.
just
SHIB
depends
loses
how you
over
look at it.
60,000 holders in 2 weeks as demand for the token dwindles. It's like, this is just the roller coaster of crypto. That's what we call it. The
Yeah.
crypto
So
roller
how
coaster.
there's micro news and macro news, and so you get kind of
And fake
in,
news.
in between and fake news. Yeah.
Hedera, HBAR. I for the longest time I was always like, what is this HBAR? Hedera, which is newly EVM compatible. A lot of people aren't going to understand that, except for those blockchain nerds. But that's good news for them. That means there's going to be more projects over at Hedera on that blockchain. And they've got now a fund, $155 million fund, to try to attract DeFi projects over to their network now. And now that they're EVM compatible, this means that you can do, I'm guessing, NFTs, traditional NFT style projects over there, and tokens, and also use MetaMask and other things like that. So there's a lot of benefits to becoming EVM compatible. And sounds like they are giving out money to projects over there. So if you are a blockchain developer, check out what's going over at HBAR.
Yeah, man. I don't.
Some funds.
I've never. I mean, I've kind of, I've heard it. I've seen it, the symbol and whatnot on Twitter once in a while, but I've never really looked into it. So maybe I'll look into Hedera here. Because I mean, that's kind of what you have to, if you're going to be a new big project, like Avalanche or Sol. If you want to do something, you gotta put out some cash and to really be able to influence people to come on over to your blockchain now. Because it's just like, because the question is just like, why should I launch a project on your blockchain versus someone else's? But a lot of the new shit coins that are all coming out that are all on these other blockchains other than Ethereum,
they're valuable assets.
They're skyrocketing. They're just going crazy. So it's like, but that doesn't last. We all know how that goes. But yeah, it's we all know once the rug's pulled, we all know. But it's like
messed up marketplace is this. This is a messed up marketplace.
Yeah. So anyway. Move on.
Okay, this is a little rumor mill stuff to round out the news section. What would it be without a little rumor? Matt sent me this. Matt is the king of rumors. Everything he sends me ends up being not true. So I'm just going to preface that with that. Not financial advice. This here, some of y'all dumped ape like there isn't a Yuga Labs land sale coming up. And so we were like, what does all that mean? It sounds like there was a leak of a pitch deck, maybe, potentially, might not be real, even leak of a pitch deck about a other side land sale potentially coming up, and that would use, we're assuming ApeCoin. But we have no idea how much there really is to this. And I think Yuga Labs claims that this is not a real pitch deck of theirs. So they are refuting this, saying this is false, of course.
Yeah, I've heard that the pitch deck is outdated and a lot of the stuff in it they're not doing. And it's, anyways, I think, but anyways, in the deck it said, there's going to be a land sale in March and August. So we're heading up to the end of March here. We only have today and tomorrow. So the idea is, hey, if this is going to happen soon, this might actually happen in the next couple of days. But it might not happen at all because that might not be on their agenda anymore. So who knows? Who knows what's going to happen there? But that would be really interesting if they all of a sudden drop that.
Land sale. Yep. For sure.
Or maybe announced it, I don't know. But yeah, because it's that whole thing is just going to be insane. So yeah, if you're holding ape, and I would definitely, if you were just airdrop tape, see, this is why I'm not buying it, because it's like barely any of it is going to probably move for a while because so many people are just going to be trying to accumulate it, see what the heck is Yuga Labs going to be doing with the other side. And then it's just going to be really interesting what happens with Ape token because of all the different utilities and stuff like that. That's just going to be happening within Yuga Labs. But it's not like, it's just an interesting, very interesting concept going on because it's like, I don't know. I love it. Maybe I'll buy a shit ton more Ape. Just hodl. just see what happens with it because it's like I just don't know with all the different kind of stuff that people are going to be able to be doing with it
potential uses in the future for sure. If you're into that
just
space,
be dumping in a bunch of land and
if you're into metaverse land stuff, yes, that's your stuff. If you're into that stuff, and we're going to be taking a look at
well, I was just gonna say I think Yuga Labs is gonna like be the metaverse. I don't know if
it's like a Disney of like a Disney type of thing in the metaverse.
They're accumulating really good assets as far as
other projects.
All the other projects and like Me Bits and dude, I'm having brain farts today. I'm like,
it's early. It's early. You survived technical problems right before the show too, so that always takes a toll on you for at least a couple hours. So it's okay. But we're going to be taking a look at a couple projects too, some NFT projects that are launching.
Thanks. Yes, CryptoPunks. I was like, it's punks, right? It's not just punks. Oh, it's CryptoPunks. Yeah.
Yes. CryptoPunks. We're going to take a look at some NFTs here soon. But before we do our little NFT head-to-head today, Matt and I actually both chose different NFT projects that we're going to both look at, and we're both brought to the table, and we're going to see. And
there's no winners.
The best project.
It's just losers.
I'm sure if anybody watched the show, people would be really excited to have us look at their projects and critique.
I'm sure. Yeah, they're just like, yes, please, just shit on my project. Yeah. Here, let's check this out. Let's go to the charts. All right. So we've been pumping, obviously. And I am seeing the signs that the party could be over, at least for a little bit here, okay? Because, we maxed out here at about 48,000. I was hoping to really see, I still think that we'll probably get up to like, 50, 52,000. That's what I kind of really expect. But here on the 4 hour, right, a couple signs to say that this party's over is one, we've had higher highs. Oh, yeah, there's my little crappy drawing. And at the same time, kind of a hidden bearish divergence here, okay? This momentum dot, this overbought signal here, is just a little bit lower than the one previously. And so when we get these kind of uneven mountains, you get a divergence. So we are in the middle of a red momentum wave. Same time, VWAP is pointing down, money flow pointing down, RSI pointing down. This is on the 4 hour. So I'm expecting lower price than what we have now. Not to mention, let's look for more reasons why the price would come down. We got giant green vector candles on this. This wicked up way too fast. When you see this is the market maker making a bunch of shorts. All right, so they're looking to trap a bunch of traders here, and so all these people going long right here could be in trouble as the price comes down, challenges the 50 EMA, maybe comes down lower. I know freaking Bitcoin loves to do that font to us, right? Likes to come up, test the 50 EMA, say, hey, we're going to party hard. Nope, psych, trapped all you guys. That's what it loves to do. It likes to trap people. So be careful there. We also have another vector green candle zone here and here. So these are the levels I'm looking to be coming down. Maybe a good time to be shorting here, actually, even on the daily. If you look on the daily, a couple of red flags. It says that the party's over, right? These wicks here we couldn't get close higher prices. So market makers could be saying, you know what, we really don't want higher prices right now. We got our higher highs. Great. Now let's bring the price down. This candle isn't a vector candle, but it does kind of reflect what we were seeing on the 4-hour charts. Here, daily RSI starting to point down. The green momentum wave starting to crest. So we could be seeing a red dot here in the coming days, right? So we could have the next few days, the week kind of close out, be kind of lower. We're looking at resistance levels that it could be bouncing off of. I would be looking at, what am I looking at? It could just be bouncing off here, again, here. And, it'd be a great time to actually pull out a bunch of fib levels. This one actually seems like a pretty good one too. So these are kind of levels I'd be looking for bounces off. And Twitter's already talking 28K. It's still there.
That's your
still a
favorite
possibility.
number too. That's your favorite number too.
I
think you just go and on Twitter, you go to Twitter search and you search 28K and you're like, oh, okay, people are still talking about it.
People still hoping. The thing is that you just keep getting higher lows. So the idea of like going below now, if you're thinking, oh, it's going to go below 37K, that would be, that's breaking this trend. Now that would be pretty substantial, but I don't see it. You have the 50 EMA coming up. It looks like it wants to come up and cross the 200 EMA, which would be very bullish. I think the price could be coming down just a little bit before it comes back up because I still see this level here of 52K that it really would like to mess with. So, we're going to see a retrace. How big? I don't know. Could be. I don't think it's going to be. I wouldn't think it's going to be too much just because on the daily here, we really don't see, huge movements up, no big green vector candles or anything to say that we're going to have a drastic price drop here. And lots of confluences at these levels on the daily and on the 4-hour. There's no green vector candles here for it to take. Now, the other thing to be looking out for, though, is liquidations. All right. So here in Kingfisher, right, this was posted a while ago. So this isn't the current price, right? But as you can see, a ton of long liquidations. So there's a lot of reasons for the price to come down. 42,000 here, maybe 43,000. Maybe even spike down here to 37. But below that, these guys might be okay as far as liquidations go, just because, again, that would be breaking that trend line. We'll see. We'll see how low this little retracement is for Bitcoin. But I do see, prices going down from where it is now, just by the looks of it. I could be wrong. Price will go up. It might go down. There's reasons for it to still go up. Like I said, I still think that it will want to come up to the 52 here. It might just need to do a little retrace first, test some EMAs, consume some of those vector candles on the earlier time frames before we start seeing its trend back up. Real quick, let's take a look at Sol. It's been yesterday. I'm saying, hey, we really still need to get higher highs here. It is one of the only ones that's really performing pretty decent today, on my list at least. Ton of the other shitcoins are doing great as well. But this, Sol it's doing good. I think this could be based on some of the news from some OpenSea, people getting pretty bullish on Sol. So let's see if we could at least get up to this. If I'd be watching to see what happens when it gets to this level at, what is this, about 122. When it gets up here, is it going to go up a little bit higher, consume these vector candle zones, or is it just going to kind of bounce off of this level and then come back down, hit some support, and then that would be basically a nice W pattern there. Did I just freeze? I think I just froze.
No, not really. I mean, maybe a little bit, but I don't think it was too bad.
Okay. All right, I'm back, I think. All right, so let's check out. We wanted to check out Cardano.
Yes.
And yes, we have some key levels here that we are looking at. All right, so right now it's hitting really strong resistance, as we were saying in the news, right? Strong resistance right here, okay? And here on a daily, we have a wave cresting, RSI pointing down. We do have green money flow, but the VWAP is also just starting to trend down. It looks like a retrace pattern, on a daily here. So we could see prices drop. Let's check out some levels that we're looking to see price maybe to be bouncing off from. This is a lot of confluence right here. This has been support before. It's also been resistance. It's also right where the 50 EMA is. All right. So if we're looking for like a quick retrace and a bounce back up, maybe the next couple of days we come down here. Or maybe see, like, a lot of times when we see these kind of patterns, not so much on Cardano this happens, but especially like Bitcoin or Ethereum, we have what JC, right? Jason Casper, another great YouTube trader, what he calls chickens drinking water. All right. And that's basically, you see lots of reasons for the price to come down, lots of liquidations down here, but there's so much buying going on that there's not enough momentum to keep it down. So what happens is you get a candle that just wicks down real fast and then shoots right back up. And so this would kind of like crest, maybe even print a red dot, but then, quickly pick right back up after that wick comes down here and gets these prices. That can happen quickly too. So we might just see like a couple quick candles coming down to test that. So, you could be placing, right? So people who play the level game, right? People are placing longs here, pulling out fib levels, getting their levels ready, placing some limit orders down here. And I'm sure that's what the books are showing. A lot of people placing some orders down here. But one thing to watch out for, we do have, yes, we had higher high, not quite, but we are still in a downtrend here. We still have been seeing lower lows, and the 50 EMA is below the 200 EMA. So price might not bounce here. It totally could go for another lower low. We don't know, but just be
probably most
be
likely.
mindful. It's Cardano. Who knows? All right. Well, what else? Did I cover all of them? Ape Watch. Let's check out.
Check out Ape Watch. What's the Ape doing?
$14.
Still $14.
Yeah. See, it dipped down here to some $13 quickly.
It's averaging out.
So it's
getting some price action going on there.
Yeah, it's really having a hard time break to $15 zone. It's kind of in this $10 range. So it's like when I see it come down back, if I see it spike back down to like low teen range, could be a good chance to scoop some up. And then because you're basically kind of playing in this range right now. That's how I'd be trading Ape. Just trading it as a range right now, because it's not, again, so much potential for it to be worth so much more. So, we'll see.
Not financial. Obviously not financial advice. Don't take financial advice from a guy who can't afford a mic stand.
I just refuse to. I just don't even.
He refuses to conform. He refuses to conform. He wants to remain savage.
Yeah. All right. I think we're done. Right. Anything else? Any other
I
things with
think we're
charts?
done.
All right. That's the weather
no,
report.
let's
Keep
take a
your
look at
eyes on the
some.
charts. Don't be diddling in the middle either. I didn't say all my catchphrases.
Gosh, I just want to take a second before we share our NFTs. I just want everyone to take a look at whoa, that's not what I meant to do. I wanted it to show Matt, but I just want everyone to look at his beautiful haircut. He got a nice haircut. He's looking so good. He looks so great. I just want everyone to just take a look at his haircut. Okay, that's all. Okay, I'll go first.
Yeah, you go first.
Oozoids is my first project I've got up here. I just like the oozy aesthetic and the kind of cartoony vibes, and that there was, at least some effort put into this website, which is always nice to see. Oh my gosh, my browser just froze.
Awesome. I had a
Oh
feeling.
my gosh. Okay, see,
these are really load
this is our
intensive
show.
websites. I
These
think
are-
that's maybe
this is our
why
show.
I think before the show started, that's why I was crashing.
Maybe, yeah, probably from having all these intense websites.
But I
that have all
I
these
do really
assets
like
below.
these. I like these. I like the color scheme. I like the. Yeah, I think it's cool. I'm a big fan.
Well, and
I saw these guys.
this is an interesting story. This is the origin. It was a giant ball of ooze that existed in space, and this was the birth of the Oozoids. It like exploded all over the universe. The ooze, in 7,777 droplets of ooze going across different universes and dimensions. Each drop the start of an oozoid. They grew up separated from each other, learning, hanging out, and trying to fit in with their surroundings. But they began to wonder, are there others out there like me? Anyway, these are the Oozoids. Okay, so what do we have going on here? You might ask. Well, here's our roadmap. It's very detailed, obviously, as any pirate treasure map would be. We got giveaways, a community stash, charity events, merch, and a mini game.
It's for the public good. Nice.
And of course, we're calling this Act 1, all of this.
Yeah.
Because there will be a roadmap 2.0. There will be an Act 2, of course.
What's that all about?
I wish I could tell you.
Okay. Well, this
I
sounds
even
very
looked around
similar.
a little bit. I tried to figure out what the details
this,
were.
And this project seems like fine. It doesn't. There's not like in it like too many red flags, right? It's not like they're not.
I would say do not get into this project for any of this stuff. Get into this project because you think they're cool. They might hold their value. And what are these? You might ask.
Correct.
What are these minting for? Right. And the answer to your question is 0.05 ETH. So, at least they're not asking for 0.2 or 0.5. Here's a couple details. They've got 29,000 Twitter followers. So, as we always say, who knows how many of those are real? You should then look at how much interaction is there going on with even their like non-paid tweets, right?
It's great when you see those projects that have like hundreds of thousands of Twitter followers, but then like 3 people comment on the
that's
tweet.
not a good sign.
That's a bad sign.
That's a bad sign. And you got to make sure, because sometimes they pay to have people promote certain tweets of theirs. So you gotta. There's a lot of sneaky things. Once you start to market these projects, you start to understand the sneakiness of the marketing. They also have a Discord which has like 12. I want to say 12,000. Oh, they just went over 30K. Somebody we are that influential. We just tipped them over 29K to 30K. You guys, we're going to do pump and dump soon. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. That's a joke. God, it's a joke. No one trusts us. So they have a Discord too. Yeah. With like 12,000 people in there. I popped in for a second. It's pretty active. And these are minting today in 6 hours. So this is a today project. Look at this. This looks like this is like their little game. Are you ready? I don't think you're ready, bro.
I did see that they actually have a game already. Yeah, it's kind of, I already played this. Yeah, I missed
ready
this
for
one.
this, you guys? Oh, I just died. Oh,
Yeah.
I hit the rock.
So
So
these games are so easy to make. You just basically,
you're just like replacing the image file in the game, and then you've got a game.
Yeah, I mean, but you know what? For their part, it looks like they are putting effort into actually creating something. And
yeah, I mean, and you know, again, if you like Oozy artwork, why not have this as your PFP? I would maybe get one at 0.05 just to have an Oozoid as my PFP.
Yeah, I mean, they're cool. I like them.
Cool. Okay. Cool. We like it. The roadmap, I would not buy this for anything on the roadmap. And I would just buy this if I wanted just a cool, weird, Oozy PFP.
Yeah, the roadmap doesn't really say like, hey, this project's going to be huge. Like, it's not like, it doesn't seem very ambitious.
I have no idea if it's a P2E game. No idea if this is play to earn. It's very vague on details. That's what I don't like, right? That's why I'm like, it's so vague that I just would not want to buy this for any other reason besides that you like it.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. If it were me, if I were buying.
How many GMs out of 10 would you give this, LaFleur?
GMs out of 10. Oh man, are we doing 10 or 5? We need to set the scale right from the get-go. Is it 10? We can do 10. How many GMs would I give this?
10.
I would say good morning to this. Gosh, this is hard because now I'm setting the pace right now for what this number is.
I don't think anyone really cares. It's
off
not going
the
to
top of my head. I'm gonna say
you're kind of putting
6.
this on the pedestal. Oh, 6?
I don't know where to place it. A 7?
I would give it 7 GMs. 7 good mornings.
GMs.
Yes.
Okay, let's say 7 GMs.
That's
oh
what
man,
you don't have to give it the same.
We have a GM scale now. This is dangerous.
Thanks to Kansas.
Thanks to Kansas. Wow, to Kansas just is floored by my 6. I'm sorry, everyone. Wow, 7. DeKansas like this is a 2 or a 3 for DeKansas. Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah,
I mean, DeKansas is way smarter than us.
I went higher just because I like the artwork. I just buy it for the art. But
that's right. See, look, 6. DeKansas thinks 6 is even too much. I can tell. He's like, bros, this is a 3. See, and that's probably. I mean, well, okay.
Not
I don't
advice.
know. Now we need to make like how much of the score is based on the artwork. Is there a utility score? Maybe
you're thinking too much about it. It really shouldn't be that serious.
Broken down into categories, maybe. Oh, God, I'm sweating a little bit more now. I thought this was all just fun and games. Now we're rating things. Now projects are gonna be mad at us. I didn't want to make enemies with this show. I just wanted to make friends. Okay, you go.
So just rank everything higher,
Okay, this is a 9. Clearly. Yeah, DeKen's is going to go narc on us. Going to go tell everybody that we're talking crap behind bottom over here.
All right.
Okay.
Am I going now?
Yeah, show us your thing. I like these ones. These are just my favorite. These are my favorite.
These are cool. Now this is one I'm buying for the art, right? Snuggle Bodies. All right. So what I like about this one is that it's just basically they are it's very like family focused. Their plans are to do stuff like making like kids books, maybe some animations and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. There's going to be 500 in the first generation. So not very many, right? I like the low cap projects. And I think these are going to be minting for 0.08, if I remember right. But yeah, I just love the artwork. Like it's just like so cool. The 3D kind of, I don't know. It reminds me of something like out of Monsters Inc. or some shit. I don't know. But it's cool. I love it. So yeah, I'm very bullish. I mean, I think just it's not very, the roadmap, right? It's basically for the art.
I saw something go up there. Let's see. I thought I saw something was going on, right? Was there? Oh, really? Was that it?
dude. So
Oh,
really,
family first, community feed. What's the family first thing about?
that's so basically they have some ideas like, here, let me take you to their Discord because
Yeah,
that's where
what's
they
their
really talk
community
about
dream?
this.
Oh, so it's all in the
Um,
Discord. Gotcha.
yeah,
Ooh,
they have more
I would
info
see
about it on the
Matt's
Discord.
Discord right now. He's getting hit by
Do you
lots
feel
of
like
spammers.
what do you feel like you're like
He's
looking
getting
at my
lots of spam
closet now?
messages. Look at all those spammers hitting him
Dude,
up right
yeah,
now. Those are all
spam, dude.
scammers
I
trying to get
love
him
it.
to go connect his wallet.
Yes, I'm gonna try to scam them all. So if we, you don't scam me, I scam you.
Yeah,
Um,
reverse psychology on him. No, send
no,
me the money
what
first,
was
and
I
then I'll.
saying? Oh yeah, roadmap here. So yeah, so second generation here, 2000 is going to be minted. Um, they got officially trademark name. They're going to be doing a physical domain. So basically, they're going to be building out the Snuggies brand by communicating with small publishing houses and make some children's books, as well as plush toys and stuff like that. So that seems cool, and that almost seems like if you owned like your Snuggle Buddy, right? Maybe they could do something where if they're licensing your Snuggle Buddy. So if they make a plush toy out of it, or it's featured in a kid's book or something, maybe you're getting royalties or something for the project. So essentially, there could be licensing ideas stemming from this. But what I like about it, not a lot of red flags. It's very just, hey, we're building a community that's focused on developing kind of projects that are geared towards children. And I don't really see that a lot in NFTs, right? Of like saying, hey, it's kind of like an untapped
Family-friendly
kind of,
projects.
yeah. I mean, and it's not, I think like Axie Infinity, for example, is a huge family friendly project, and it's killing it. So I think that space, the family friendly space in NFTs is going to be huge because it's just because you're basically
I just assumed
involved.
everyone in NFTs was under the age of 18, just with the way this community's. But I guess not.
But yeah, so I mean, if we just check out so general chat, right? I just joined this like earlier this morning, and seems pretty active, but not like crazy. So
Snuggle Milky approves. I'm scared. I don't know what this is. Is this a family friendly project? I'm very scared of this project. Just don't go too deep into this one. We might get into a weird place. I really love the roadmap. Somebody said there, though. They've changed their name. They've changed their name to Snuggles already. They're full on. Yeah.
yeah.
It does
But
seem
yeah,
like
I mean, it seems
a
like it just
thriving
seems
community.
yeah.
For
It's,
sure.
at least people. I like the
There's
art,
people there
and
that posting things.
I like the idea of just building essentially these cool, funky characters that are very, they're geared towards like making just products for kids. To me that makes sense. So essentially,
They're
you're
all about
just
snuggling.
helping, kickstart this project. And then, but yeah,
A
total
lot of
members
social
7K. It seems when there's like 7K members, that seems pretty organic, right? They're not like sitting there
Sure.
buying 10,000, followers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they didn't
But
have the budget. They could only buy 5,000.
so, anyways, today's the whitelist mint. It looks like public mints tomorrow.
Just kidding, everybody.
Mint price
Gosh.
will be 0.08.
Oh,
So I
okay.
think that's all.
0.08. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Snuggle Buddies, check
I'm a
them
fan
out.
of
I give
low
them.
projects.
I'm going to give these guys an 8 GMs.
Oh wow, that's snuggly. You're snuggled up to them. Are they paying you? Are they paying you? You need to disclose that if they're paying you.
They're not paying.
Even if they're paying you
No.
in snuggles. You need to
No.
disclose it either
I
way.
think
Is
I
that
think
their
a
coin,
project.
Snuggle coin?
It's kind of weird because
Snuggle
it's
coin?
like we're going to pick 2 projects, right? We said, oh yeah, we're going to pick 2 projects each. So it's like we're going to pick projects we like. We're not going to pick projects that we're
That's
like,
not
dude,
necessarily true.
this one's a total shit show. I'm going to give this 2 GMs.
Okay. Well,
I think we set ourselves up for failure. We got to move it to 5 GMs. We got to move it to 5. Anyways. Okay, go on.
Well,
you chose this one. You chose Crypto Freight.
This is just to spite what you said. Just
Yes,
right
you're
now.
right. You just proved me wrong. All right.
Just to
really
throw
face
that
wrong.
back in your face.
Yeah.
Crypto Freight is actually interesting because it has a real utility, Matt. So we are treading.
shut
Are
up.
we going to
I'm
have?
listening.
Is there going to be a public good? Let's see.
I'm listening.
It's a collection of 5,151 NFTs on Polygon. So low gas fees, which is important if you're in the freight business, right? You don't want to spend a lot on gas. Owners of a truck NFT will be the first to play the P2E game, which is play to earn, on BNB Smart Chain. I don't know why the game is on a different smart chain. So the roadmap, here we go. You ready? First, they're going to have the collection mint. Then they're going to launch a closed beta game. Then they will have the game token. And then there's going to be a marketplace. Okay. They've got separate roadmaps for each of those. Private sale, pre-sale, freebies, governance. So this is, and you want to check things out, don't you? You want to see what their Twitter's like. Well, they've got 1,600 Twitter followers. So you at least know, Matt, that they're not paying for Twitter followers.
Yep.
That's true.
Yep,
They're not
true.
paying
That's
to
organic.
shill massively. So they don't have a mega shill budget or just the will to buy lots of fake followers. They also have only 246 members. So, I mean, is this project going to like sell out and be a home run? Probably not. That's my guess. But it's very weird. It's a very low effort, I would say, on the art, which is very interesting.
You're buying for the art.
I hope you're not buying for the art on this one. I personally would not be buying for the art.
Beauty is an eye of the beholder.
I personally like to know more about Kansas. I would personally love to know more about the game. Because, I mean, there's like, Zed Run and other games on out there. I know that Zed Run makes me like a boomer in the NFT world if I'm saying that's an NFT game. But,
yeah,
this freight game could be
that is a Polygon game, right?
I think if, if their art is this low effort, the game is probably going to be similarly low effort. But if you're into weird 2D, looks like, scrap paper, like scrapbooking art, that's cool. That's cool.
Dude,
might be for you.
My
like this logo.
4-year-old
this logo
can draw a cooler truck than that.
What's that logo, huh, man? What's that logo right there? Looks like a logo Matt would send me when we have an idea for a project.
No,
he goes and makes it in Canva.
I do way better than
that.
Canva
logo real quick.
Come on now. Okay, so I'm giving this 1 GM.
Wow.
If you're gonna have that kind of artwork and you're promising a game, you
1
better
GM.
have the damn game done
Wow.
already. Like, this is ridiculous. Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I don't.
You're
I just don't know
speechless. What are you gonna say?
I don't know what to say. I just
Okay.
don't know what to say. No, yeah, I would say, again, like if we say artwork is, yes, very low quality, the game could be interesting. So, I'll give it a 2. I'll give it a 2.
All right. Yeah.
I like Ode. Ode says,
Yeah.
bro, he needs to make way better art, especially if you're speaking about
That's what I'm saying. With this kind of
Yeah.
crap, like, you should have the game done by now. Like, if you're not spending the amount of effort to have better art, then you better be spending that effort in developing a good game. So you should have that damn game here. So then people can just, it's ridiculous.
This is why
Get
people
that out
tune
of
into
as a
the
rub.
show.
That's baloney.
For when Matt's getting all hyped up, he's pacing in place. This project got his blood pressure going. I'm happy. This is what I wanted to troll Matt. Okay, well, let's see. What does Matt have for us next?
All right, so this one, guys, I'm not gonna use the term blue chip. But this one is definitely, I think, probably the alpha of the day, only because it's backed by successful projects before, right? So the Chiptos. So I don't know if people are familiar. I was looking into this before I realized that it was the same dudes who launched the Chipto Punks. These are cool. Like, I remember when these came out.
Yeah, I like those. I
And
remember when those
I
came out.
really liked them. They're
Those are cool.
pretty decently successful. So they have a Genesis collection behind them, which means they know how to build, an audience. They probably already have an audience that's already expecting some big things from them. So these are like 3D animated like apes, and I like how they have like a Godzilla kind of lizard thing going on here. So here are the different ones. But yeah, they're the
Okay,
next
those
generation
are
collection.
pretty crazy. Wow.
Yeah, yeah, I think they look pretty cool. I like
Wow.
CryptoPunks a little better just because it's, I don't know, really cool. But these are really, I like them. They're not
These
bad.
are, yeah, definitely
Um,
also unique. Yeah.
right.
Cool artist.
And
Cool artist for sure.
yeah, I think let's see what they're gonna do on the roadmap here. Um, so this is gonna be okay, expanding the launch, blah blah blah. Diamond hand holders will receive one free mint. Oh, okay. So if you were in Genesis, right, you're able to
Genesis.
get a free mint. Thank you.
If you're a
So then there'll be
geneticist, you get a free mint.
Yeah. So then there'll be a treasure hunt. So basically there'll be hidden traits. So on 8 different chiptos. So it's almost like a golden ticket kind of thing. So if you get one of those, you win exclusive prizes. So that's pretty cool. Computer hardware and NFTs. That's kind of fun little giveaway thing they're doing. Physical projects. So I don't know exactly what they're going to be making. Very early side doesn't.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, it looks like
nothing
they're
really
really
solid
vague about
going
that.
on
That kind of
there.
sucks. Yeah. So who knows what? Why would I don't know? Maybe like some toy mecha kind of thing out of your. I don't know. Um, Gaming tournament. So this is we've seen a couple different um gaming tournament ideas within different kind of roadmaps. And so this one's still don't, I mean, we've seen ones that are like, we're going to play poker and Fortnite and whatnot. So this one's, very vague, just leaving up to the community to be able to vote on which games are going to be competing in. And then also, what is this? Oh, metaverse, of course, at the end of the year. Who
The
isn't doing
buzzword
a
of
metaverse?
the
If you're not a
buzzword of
crypto
the time.
project not doing a metaverse, are you doing an NFT project? I mean, who knows? And then they say, hey, early next year we'll be seeing those physical products. So this is really like, okay, you're buying for the art, for the community. There's not like
If you're
a
like
whole
into like hardware development, maybe like you're a real like computer hardware development nerd, you might be really into this project and this artwork
Yeah,
too.
oh, here's public good, right? They're going to be giving
Oh,
back.
okay. There's some public
Think,
good. Public good alert.
yeah.
You
So
get a point if you do
it's
public good, right? That adds a point. A GM.
yeah, yeah, exactly. So anyways, this isn't like they're not promising airdrops or anything like that. Which
Okay.
I love to see airdrops. That kind of gets me all excited. But you know what this isn't one that you have to be probably worried about of like, oh crap, they're going to run into a bunch of
Yeah.
regulation problems, stuff
Yeah.
like that. What they're trying to achieve, very achievable. Because these are priced at like 0.125, something like that.
Mhm.
So it's going to be I think probably a very achievable project to succeed in. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I
so
could see it. I could see it selling out or minting out.
yeah, I mean, so if I out of 1 to 5 GMs, well, here, let me check
They
out their
mint today.
Discord. I didn't just join their Discord for nothing, did I? I gotta check it out. I don't even know. I'm just
Look at all
getting
those
spammed.
Chiptos spam.
Dude,
Yeah,
look at these. Yeah,
spam message.
spammer,
Spammers.
nonstop, dude. It's just hell.
Kansas says, "Whoa, Zeneca is on this team."
Um,
There you go. See, don't know who that is, but Dickenza does. See, everybody, our audience is way higher caliber and smarter than we are, and I love that. Makes the show that much better.
Yeah. So here's basically the layout of their roadmap that we just kind of talked about. Nothing's too different here than what was on. But yeah, okay, so chip, there's going to be 5. Yeah, mint price. So this is a different mint price than what I saw earlier too. So that's nice.
What did the
Let's
mint
check
price
out
say? Sorry.
I thought Rarity Tool said it was 0.12 something,
And
but
what the
it's saying here
Discord
is
say?
0.08.
Oh,
So
wow. Well, that's way lower. If that's
yeah,
true.
so I don't know if that's like, if this is because maybe we're in some sort of pre-sale kind of type thing. I'd have to dig deeper in what's going down, because it also says it's not actually mint day, so it might be like
Oh, yeah. It doesn't
whitelist kind
mint
of day.
actually till April 12th.
Yeah, I don't know right. So the dates that I saw are different than what's in the Discord. So that's why it's always good to be in
Cheating by
Discord.
bringing in a project from a good project that he found from the future.
So you guys are getting, so this is early.
He's
Join
crazy.
our Discord, check it out. I think this one seems, again, I think more, the goals they've set out for themselves, definitely achievable, and also, it's backed by already successful campaign. So yeah,
How many GMs?
out of what, 5?
No, out of 10.
I like 1 through
No,
5. I like 1 through 5.
We've
better.
already started with 10. Now we have to
we're gonna change it.
We have to
We're just gonna change
re-rank
it.
all of them now. Now we
Out
have
of
to
1
go
to
back
5
through and
GMs,
re-rank them all.
yeah, I'd give it a 4. Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
speechless
fine.
right now.
Out of 1 to 10, I'll give it an 8.
Matt gave it a 4 out of 10.
8.5. 8.5.
Oh, okay. Disqualified. Yeah, I think this project is just disqualified now, because now you've messed up the rating system. This project isn't even launching today. It's like 2 weeks from now. This
All
is
right.
completely
I'll do 1 to 10. I'll do 1 to
disqualification.
10. Okay, 1 to 10, 8.5. 8.5.
Yeah, I made it easy on you by throwing in the freight one. And then you just went and threw the opportunity away to win, just like that. Tomorrow, I'm going to come back, and I'm not going to go easy tomorrow.
I fumbled on
Now that we know how you play.
I just thought 1.5. 1 through 5 just makes it a little. All right, we'll just we'll stick with 1 through 10.
We'll argue about this off air, and tomorrow we will have our shiz together.
This is the only thing we're going to be talking about all day today now. Thanks.
Oh, yeah, we'll be debating
Awesome.
back and forth about this all day for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, in all seriousness, I think that project looks interesting. It sounds like it's promising. It's got some good people involved from the sounds of it. The artists involved are good, and the team's good. So I would definitely say that's one to check out in the future. It is listed as today, isn't it?
I know.
On there.
Yeah, and totally different price.
On Rarity.
So they just maybe never really updated it, kind of thing.
Yeah, maybe they pushed back the launch date or something like that.
Which happens, no doubt.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I think that's our couple projects today. I mean, there are a couple other ones, right? Like we've got hash cows and meta drive. Look at the hash cows. Look at the meta drivers. And we don't even know if meta drivers is even real, or if it's just
that could be possible. Yeah, careful with that one. I don't know what's going on. I'm having red flags.
Figure that one out.
Like crazy. Yeah.
Hash cows. This is one of those do it for the art projects. If you are into these,
they're cool. They're cool.
I love the cow riding the rocket. And the story is actually, I mean, somebody smoked a giant doobie before they got into this, and they really went full in on the story. I'm not gonna take the time to read through the whole story, but this is a very funny project, and there was probably a strange little weird cult following for these hash cows. So that's another one to just check out if you're into cows.
Yeah, if you're into cows, man.
O'Day asked if we could check the Shuna one. Shuna. Shuna. Shuna NFT. I'm unfamiliar. Let's see. Let's check it out. Shuna Inuverse. It looks like maybe is what this is about. Is that what we're looking at right now? I don't know. We'll look into it, and if we can find it, we'll check it out. Or if you can send us a link on Twitter, hit us up on Twitter, O'Day,
Right.
and we will try to check it out.
Yeah.
Love to give our feedback on, as many projects as we can tear apart and look through. That's our mission in life now. Our only mission in life.
All right.
Okay.
Well, cool.
I think
Good
that's
show.
it, everybody. Good show.
Like and subscribe. Check
Yes.
out gmdefi.xyz for all your DeFi needs.
Exactly. Thank you, Matt. Thank you. Matt's doing the outro for us right now.
We'll see you tomorrow. Good
That's-
morning.
There you go.